dearest mother, I write to you in anguish, for I have suffered mightily this past while. I have lost all sense of the days and hours in this hellish purgatory. Is it still day or night? I know not. For I have just finished viewing Premier Kenny's presentation of the COVID-19 update. I cannot even remember when he began speaking, but I believe in no small part due to him that I have seen the furthest edge of eternity. To be quite honest, Mother, I had logged on to the Alberta Health website in hopes of seeking solace in Dr. Hinshaw's clear and calm informational about the number of new cases and fatalities. I wanted to know our progress in the battle against the coronavirus from a medical expert. Instead, for the fourth, or perhaps fifth day, Premier Kenny employed what the local citizenry have come to name the UCP bait and switch, or the Callaway. While I languished in wait for Dr. Hinshaw, the Premier attempted to explain to lecture us on the intricacy of viral loads and COVID modelling, with the competence of a 5th grade student presenting an oral book report for a novel he skim-read the evening before. I knew all was lost when the Premier turned on his PowerPoint presentation. He attempted to cast himself as an epidemiologist, and I was reminded of the old photo opportunities where political figures cosplayed as construction workers in front of the site of a yet-to-be-built school, wearing suspiciously clean hard hats and yellow vests as they held shovels and smiled for the camera. But now, when the stakes were much higher and human lives were in the line, watching the Premier fumble through the data like a buffalo, bison, no, I think it is a bull in a china shop. It became glaringly obvious that Premier Kenny was merely gesturing randomly at graphs to create the illusion that he understood what was displayed on the screen. Why, many asked online, would he do this when experts stood just meters away? By the midpoint, our collective voices screamed, "Why, God, have you forsaken us?" By his final point, I even questioned my own existence. And just when I believed he would mercifully bring his long-winded ramble to a close, he would catch a second wind and launch another volley of data mixed with random platitudes to Alberta businesses. I was reminded of dear Uncle Fred when he gave the toast to the bride at Cousin Monique's wedding and refused to yield the floor as he told story after story after story after story after story until the groomsmen tackled him to the floor and took away the microphone. If only those groomsmen were at the update. If only. But I weathered the storm until Dr. Hinshaw took her rightful place in front of the camera to deliver in mere moments what the information that Premier Kenny attempted to convey in over an hour. I felt nourished by the morsel of hope she offered, and for a moment, just a moment, I felt at peace. Until the Premier promised he would deliver another update on the morrow. Pray for me, Mother, for now I fear the Premier's address more than I fear the disease. In love and life, your daughter.